I'm Marlene Hutchinson, and welcome to Tips for Guitar Playing Success. As many of you know, I've been sharing my guitar playing tips every Thursday for more than 10 years. It's been my way to hopefully help you stay motivated, be inspired, and continue expanding your guitar playing journey. If you're interested in more learning resources, go to my website, marlenesmusic.com. And for anyone who's listening and feeling like you're missing out on all the guitar playing fun, you can easily get started with my super simple Learn to Play Guitar in a Day course. Now, on to today's tip. This podcast is brought to you in part by Gator. Whether you just need a bag to gig with on the weekends, or a frequent flyer needing a flight-friendly TSA Series case, or a dedicated road warrior bringing your instruments on tour, Gator has a solution for you. For the stuff you love, guard it with Gator. Today's tip is Jam-uary. Find a jam session near you. Jam-uary. Get it? Jam with friends in January? You know, playing guitar with other people is a great way to not only practice, but to also improve your skills. And guitar jam sessions challenge your ability to play along with others, plus you can learn new things by watching how other people play. In this episode, I'll share a few helpful resources so you can find a jam session near you. As always, I love to give a shout out to my listeners around the world. So this week, hello, and thank you to those of you listening in Italy, Japan, Iceland, Nepal, and the United States. By definition, a jam session is a meeting of a group of musicians to play for their own enjoyment. In a past episode, that link is in the show notes, I talked about how to set up and host your own jam session, which is great, especially if you already have a format or a group in mind. But there's also the option of joining an existing jam group. And for most people, the big question is, how do I find a jam group in my area? Well, don't fret, ha. I've got your back. There are a few good websites that can be a wonderful way to find a local guitar jam session. Before I talk about those sites, though, I want to share a little bit about what to look for when searching for a group. Groups can be set up by ability level or for all levels. Groups can be by music genres like blues, jazz, country, rock, pop, or maybe any kind of music. They can be guitar-only jam groups, or they may include other instruments as well. Some groups will want you to bring your music, and some don't. No two groups are alike, so keep an open mind and try a few groups to find the one that feels right for you. As far as guitar jam listing sites, here's a few that I've found to be helpful: Meetup, Eventbrite, Nextdoor, and Patch. Meetup and Eventbrite typically have ongoing events listed. Nextdoor and Patch often list one-off events, so be sure to check all of them. On these sites, you can search by typing into their search bar guitar jam sessions, and then type in your location. The most relevant events will be listed first, but be sure to look at more than just the first few. Sometimes there can be a hidden gem farther down that list. When scanning through the relevant listings, be sure to check for info like location, date, and time, but also how the jam session is set up, the ability levels, and things like that. Then, once you've found a jam session to attend, go for it and have some Jam-uary fun. I hope this episode's tip has helped you to continue expanding your guitar playing skills and knowledge. If you'd like to learn more, please check out the many learning resources available at marlenesmusic.com. Thank you for joining today's podcast, and as I like to say, play on.